It's Monday. Get your ass up. Let's get going. Let's make this week our bitch.
This is not a test. This is not a test.
Good morning, friends. Happy Monday. Welcome to I'm thinking this is a full week of eating. I don't know. Look at the title. We shall see. I'm being overly ambitious because I've gotten used to blabbing my mouth too much. Are you guys having an awesome start to your week? Did you have an awesome weekend? What did you do? Spill the tea in the comments down below. What did y'all do that was fun? What'd you do that was fun to you? It doesn't have to be anything extravagant. You know what is fun to me? Going on my couch and binge watching a show and eating all the favorite things. We didn't do anything extravagant this weekend. I was supposed to cook. I did not cook. Instead, I was craving sushi, something fierce, so I went and got sushi. I craved sushi. I went and got sushi. The boys had pizza. It was delicious and it was an awesome weekend. Always spend Sundays like getting ready for the week. Who else is with me as far as I don't like shit to be cluttered in my house, and by Friday and Saturday it looks like a bomb blew off in it because of hashtag boys in the house. So I like to spend Sunday like picking up laundry, dishes, getting everything ready for the first day back to school for the boys, just everything being kind of tidy, so when I get done with the gym for Monday and I go back home, it's not like overwhelming and I feel like I can't breathe. Always try to do that on Sundays. Did that, feeling productive, feeling awesome, being here at Crunchy for a full week. We are at Crunchy for a full week, fresh week. We've got a new upper split. I'm so excited to go in there and hit it today. A lot of not necessarily new movements, but movements I haven't done in a long time, and excited to get into that. I've got people parked all on the side of me and they're in their car and they're probably thinking I'm crazy, but your girl doesn't care. One thing I want to start off this morning with, and I don't want to get super long-winded because I'm going to try to make this a full week, is I'm seeing in the mini cut program that I have going on right now, and I've seen many times in my cutting programs in general, is a lot of the feels be a feeling, and it's hitting a lot of the people in the mini cut hard right now. But I just want to stress this one point today. If you want something bad enough, you will figure it out. You will push through the suck. You will push through the hard to get to what you want, but you've got to want it bad enough. And what I mean by that, I've mentioned before, is that there's been many times in the journey for me where I started a hashtag diet and I quit. I did not follow through. Okay. It took finally something to click in me for me to get over my own bullshit. I've said that many times, for me to finally say, like, I'm tired of you. You are a problem. You need a change, and I am tired of your shit. And it finally took that type of resignation for me to keep showing up, to keep making the daily deposit, and to keep being consistent. Someone asked me in the programs, what does it take to keep being consistent? The answer to that is you got to keep doing something. The more that you do something, the more it's going to be a habit for you, and the more easier and likely you are to do it. You just got to keep practicing whatever it is you're wanting to be consistent at, and eventually you will be consistent at it, and it will eventually be to a point, especially with the gym and with working out and exercise. At least it has been for me anyway, because let me tell you, I was never an exercise girly in my day. Okay, never up until about over 10 years ago when I lost my initial weight. But even then, I started out, I've mentioned to you guys, cardio bunny, and not so much the strength training. But once you get a taste of what it feels like to live in a healthier body, once you get the taste of what it feels like to look at yourself and not hate what you see and not be miserable, that in itself is motivation enough for you to keep doing it. You're going to want to keep doing it. It's not even going to be a question of doing it because of all the things that you are feeling now that you never felt before. You felt like shit before. You hated yourself before. And now you love yourself. You feel great. You have so much energy. You're able to move around like you never did before. That in itself, my friends, is going to give you the motivation and the oomph that you need to keep showing up and keep doing it, to stay consistent at your goals and your journey. You got to keep working at it. And with a cut, guys, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be effing hard. I never say that a cut is easy, but I will tell you one thing, that I truly believe that maintenance is harder than cutting. It really is, because you get to a low weight and now you've got to try to stay at that weight. You've got to try to stay around that weight. And it's real easy to get to a low weight and be like, I'm done. I did all the hard work. Now let me go back to old ways because I deserve it, or blah, blah, all these things that pop into your brain, right? And it's not. You got to keep doing the same thing that you did in a cut, but now you've got to be really locked in to stay around that weight if you want to stay there. And I think that is harder than just being in a calorie deficit. So if you think a calorie deficit is hard, the entire journey's hard. The hard is what makes it great. Let's be corny. Let's be corny here, League of Their Own. But it's true. It's true. When you work for something, you appreciate it 10 times more than if it's just given to you. So I'm gonna leave you with this quote I posted on Instagram. We're gonna get in crunchy. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get any clips, guys, this week. I really wanna just get my feet wet this week going back into the gym. It's already freaking packed. You know, it's packed here at 2 a.m. It's crazy. And as far as setting up the camera and stuff, but with new movements, I wanna try to get my form and try to get everything right. And then maybe I'll film a full day or another full week next week with more of the video clips, if I can, of workouts. But I will list the workout at the end of this so you know what the hell that I'm doing and the weights that I'm doing, all that stuff. But weights relative to the person, do not compare. But I'm gonna leave you with this quote today for this Monday, guys. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have it all figured out, but you have to show up. All right. I don't have it all figured out. I'm not perfect. Never. Even when you're tired, even when it sucks, even when your confidence is hanging on by a thread, because it's not about getting it right every time. It's about trying again anyway. The effort you put in today matters, even if no one sees it. That's where change begins, quietly, consistently, day by day. So take a breath, feel everything, and keep going. You're doing better than you think. And I always say 1% better than yesterday, friends. Upper, let's get it.
This is not a test.
I don't know if you can handle it. I don't know if you can handle it.
This is not a test. This is not a test.
We have made it out of the gym. We have gotten gas. We've did a Target pickup, and we have just went to CVS. And tell me why. Tell me why. So Stranger Things, CoverGirl, and Sally Hansen collabed, and it's exclusive at CVS. The Ticker Talkers got me. Y'all know Stranger Things, I am a hardcore fan. Last season, so I'm trying to soak it all in. And I was like, girl, we have got to go and get some of these products. But tell me why 3 items was $30. I printed my coupons. I haven't been in here forever, okay? But I know to go to the coupon machine, 0 coupons for CoverGirl or Sally Hansen. Like, what the hell? However, I did get an extra care buck. So I guess I spent $26 because I got $4 back. Still, why is CoverGirl so freaking expensive? Tell me why. This was like $12. This is a pH adjusting lip gloss. I love their like yummy lip glosses. I've mentioned that to you before. I got the one, what's the shade? Oh my gosh. Mouth Breather. Are you joking? Mouth Breather. They also had Hawkins Lab, supposed to be like a light pink color. This is supposed to be more of a darker color. So obviously I got this one, but I have like 5 other ones like this. So did I need this? No, but I had to get it because Stranger Things, obviously. So freaking cute. And then I did pick up 2 of the nail polishes because Crackle nail polish is back, girls. All right, for all my 90s girlies, the Crackle nail polish is back. Everybody's losing their mind on TikTok, like millennials, like, oh my gosh, I have to get it. They had so many, but I got the one that's supposed to crackle from black to like a lime green. Also got the black to the purple, obviously. They also had a black to pink and a black to orange. I took a picture of the instructions because I'm like, girl, I need a refresher. So I'm supposed to paint my nails with like a base color, a gray or a white, and then put this on. It's gonna look black, and then after it dries, it's gonna crackle to reveal the color. Yes, yes. These were $8 a piece. Tell me why Sally Hansen is $8 and I've been getting OPI for $11 on Amazon. Make it make sense. I don't know, but I'm a sucker and I freaking got it. So that's what I got, my little CVS haul for you guys. Gym was amazing. I already should have inserted a little footage of me at home because like packed. If I was bitching and complaining, if y'all watched last week's vlog about Friday, Monday today was insane in the membrane. It was so packed, like people everywhere. There was no way I could film anything, okay? And all the rooms were taken as far as posing, so I didn't get to pose, which I was upset about. I was looking forward to that. That's what I've missed most. I know that sounds crazy, is posing and obviously using some equipment. I don't have a home, but posing in the gym is just, it just hits different. Really good session. I love the workouts that I did today for my upper. I was trying to adjust weight, see what my working sets are, so for next week, I can go in there and freaking kill it. I was very surprised with some weight as far as exercises, like, girl, you can go heavier and the form still looks great, so that makes me happy. Tomorrow is legs. Legs are not changing much at all, maybe like a couple of exercises here and there, but I'm liking what I'm doing with legs and getting the benefits. And honestly, you don't need a million exercises for legs. Like 4 is more than enough if you are training to failure and really pushing yourself, and that's what I'm striving for, and focusing on the areas that I personally want to build and grow. The girl's starving. If you watched last week's full day of eating, nothing has changed until tomorrow. My switch over for food is on Tuesdays because that's when I do the bulk of my grocery shopping. I am doing overnight oats though on plan because I have all the ingredients, and why not? Because I love them. I've got 2 slices of the raisin swirl bread, get from Sam's Club. Blueberry cheesecake overnight oats. The only thing that's different, y'all, is this is my first pumpkin spice coffee of the year. So excited to share it with you guys. So I brewed some pumpkin spice Dunkin'. I've got my PEScience pumpkin pie in there as far as protein, and that should be coming either this week, today when you're watching, or soon. So stay tuned on their website. I know you guys love it. And I just picked this up from my Target order, the pumpkin spice whipped topping. I got it last year, love it. I think Aldi comes out with one as well. They have a caramel apple. Y'all should have already seen that grocery haul. Go and watch it. It's green, so cool for the boys. And I've got a little bit of pumpkin pie spice on top for a total of 660 calories, 45 grams of protein, 95 carbs, 12 fat, and 10 fiber. Oats, y'all, for that fiber. It is about 1 o'clock and I am old school mopping the floors with my cedar spin mop. Saint is being zero help at all, but I feel like I have not mopped the floors. I haven't. I've done like my little in-between mopping for sure, but with the boys being home 24/7, man, it needs it so bad. So I'm gonna try to whip this up. I got this done. I got to finish the kitchen, the living room. I want to get the bathroom hall area, and then try to hurry up with freaking lunch and probably take it on the road. Feeling good about getting the floors done, getting our chores done. We are doing another big ass salad. If you watched last week's video, so I'm not going to go into detail. Go watch that video if you want to know what all's in it. The only thing that's different as far as the macros are concerned is I have half a serving of Parmesan, because you see I'm pretty much done. And we're still using this Ken's Light Caesar, so good. For a total of 3, this bucket is enormous. 360 calories. 32 protein, 20 carbs, 19 fat, and 4 fiber. I've got less than 20 minutes to eat, get in the car to get Trey, so this might come on the road with me because this takes me forever to eat. A random update nobody asked for, but I'm going to share because you guys like this stuff and I love it too. So I put 2 of these wax cubes in here before I was mopping, and before I left, I came back home from picking Trey up from school, walked in the house, hit me like a ton of bricks, y'all. This has the whole house smelling divine, okay? The Better Homes and Gardens Fresh Orchard apples. This is the bigger one. I think they're right under $5. So freaking good. Definitely a repurchase. I did buy a bunch of other ones the other day when I bought the Dove Pumpkin Spice Body Wash. That's my favorite. I got the big of the Spice Pumpkin Pie, a Farm Apple Pumpkin, Cranberry Mandarin Splash, Banana and Pumpkin Bread, and Farmhouse Pumpkin Patch. I have tried some of these in the past. I just can't remember which ones are like mind-blowing, but mind-blowing. This apple one, y'all. You've got to give, if you like the apple scent, ooh, it smells so good. Monday night's dinner, we're having leftovers. This is the crock pot cheesy chicken pasta. It was a new recipe I made. I would not make it again, so therefore I'm not going to share it with you. It just lacked seasoning. You know how I am about that. So I had to add a buttload of salt and pepper after the fact. But it's fine. We're eating it up. We're not letting it go to waste. And I've got a hot dog bun. Yes, a hot dog bun. Just a good old bunny hot dog bun because we ran out of the Italian loaf. I don't know how that happened. I had a million loaves from them being on clearance. Now I have none. So when I get to the clearance card at some point, I need to stock up. But we're using what we have to save, especially with the stock up haul. Use shit that you have on hand and get it out of there instead of getting bad freezer burn, all the things. So our hot dog bun, garlic bread, and our pasta is 597 calories, 40 protein, 72 carbs, 18 fat, and 4 fiber. I was talking all that smack about the pasta not being good, but it tasted so much better after it sat. Do y'all have a recipe? Y'all comment down below in the comment section. What is a recipe that you love better the next day or the next time you eat it? Another one that is our favorite, we like it better, not the night of, but after it is sat, is my red beans that I always mention here. It's like the first video I ever did. It tastes a million times better after it is sat and married in the flavors. So what I do a lot of times is I will cook it the night before or the day before we actually want to eat it and let it just sit in the fridge so the next day it's perfection. But y'all comment down below if there's a particular recipe, this crow I swear, is better the next day. I want to know what y'all's thoughts are on that. But that pasta is definitely one. Now I'm like, should I make it again? I don't know. Maybe just add some more seasonings the first night and then it'd be even better the next day. I'm in my bedroom because the people in my house be loud. And on the phone, mentioned before, we've got a bowl full of cherries. I don't know if you can see them or not, but we've got almost 300 grams of cherries. That's a lot of damn cherries, but I've been here for the freshness. I even stopped at Target today and that's what I got. Some cherries, because I'm eating them like crazy for dessert. I'm just loving them. 174 calories, 3 protein, 44 carbs, 1 fat, 6 fiber, y'all. Eat your fruit for your fiber. So today's macros for this Monday, we're ending at 2234 on the calories, 143 protein, 308 on the carbs, and 54 fat. Let's go. Leg day number 1, Tuesday. Good morning, friends. Happy Tuesday. We have made it back to Crunchy. We are here at Crunchy. I am feeling freaking good. We have legs on the menu today. There is nothing new per se that I'm doing. I'm trying out a different variation of RDL that I've kind of been doing at home in the garage, but good to do it a little bit different here. Got to see where my working weight is here at the gym. Definitely got to be higher than what I've been doing at home, so I'm excited about that. I was limited up to, what, 42.5 pounds to do unilateral RDL, so excited to go up on those. Got to be getting on that glute bridge machine, drive machine, which I loathe those. Y'all know I've been doing like hip thrusts forever. Somebody mentioned because I couldn't do the abductor on last week's video to do glute bridges, glute drives, hip thrusts, all stuff. I'm like, girl, I've been doing those all my life, I feel. And that's why I like to do different variations of different exercises. But I do have that on the menu and I'm trying to work my way with the not perfect, but the best form, perfect form that you can do with heavy weight. I'm working my way up on those because that machine is new to me, as you guys know from any other gym that I've been to, and a little awkward in my opinion, depending on if you've been doing them like with a regular barbell and stuff. So I'm trying to get used to it. A little update on the Stranger Things mouth breather lip gloss. I have it on today. All right, my feels on it is supposed to be pH, and changing according to your mood. I feel like it's just a clear lip gloss. I don't feel like it's doing anything. It's like a little grayish, obviously, but it's not color changing. Now, the one that I got from NYX in the Wednesday line, which I've bought almost everything in that Wednesday collab that they did, and so far everything I've used in that has been like fire, next level. And they only sell it at Ulta and it's limited, so if you want anything from that Wednesday collection, go and grab it. I have blush palette, which I'm using today as an eyeshadow. Y'all were blowing me up about last week's eyeshadow look. That was from my Jawbreaker Jeffree Star palette, but you can get the same exact look with that Wednesday blush palette, so you can use it as an eyeshadow palette and a blush. It's got a purple blush in there that was so beautiful. I used the other day as an eyeshadow. Highly recommend it. And then I also got the bronzer or the contour palette that's coming. I had to order it because my store was out of everything already. I got the eyeshadow palettes coming, looks beautiful. And then I did get the like black pH balance changing lip gloss, and it's beautiful, and it definitely changed because it looks different on everybody I've seen on TikTok. It looks different on me than other girls that I saw, so it definitely works. But this one, I don't think it does anything, and it was like $12. Now, I love the CoverGirl lip gloss formula, so I'm gonna definitely wear it, but I wouldn't spend the $12 on it. It's cool as a Stranger Things like memorabilia thing, but they got me on that. I hadn't tried the nail polish yet, so I'll update you guys once I do try the nail polish. I did pack my post-workout meal today because we are going to do our grocery shopping. The goal is to only go to Aldi today. I don't have anything on my list that I have to go to Walmart because they don't sell at Aldi. I can pretty much get everything there if I really tried and put my mind to it. And I'm trying to spend as least as possible since we did the stock up haul. I think I'm still going to be around $100-ish for the week, which I'd like to be lower than that. But freaking sodas and the specialty things at Target put me over what I wanted to spend this week. If I wouldn't have gotten that, like 50 bucks this week with just basically everything you guys gonna see in that grocery haul is me buying like fruit and fresh stuff, because anything that I bought from the stock up, that's what we're like revolving our meals around. Before I head into the gym, I'm gonna leave you on this one note. I'm trying to leave you guys with something every day as far as like a motivation or a helpful tip or something like that in your journey. So someone in my mini cut reached out to me yesterday, and I've gotten many people with, like I said yesterday, with these programs. It's the same reoccurring things that I see all the time with clients. And she was asking about hunger, like going to bed super hungry, starving, fighting the food noise, constantly feeling starving, hungry, like it's a battle, it's a struggle. And I'm gonna be raw and real with you guys and tell you that when you're in a calorie deficit, you're going to be hungry. It's going to be hard. It's going to effing suck. That's why it's a calorie deficit. That's why you hear me say, get in, get out, live at maintenance, thrive at maintenance, try to build as much muscle at maintenance, body recomp at maintenance, because being in a cut is stressing the F out of your body. It's making you so freaking hungry all the time, and it's hard. If it was easy, everybody would be at their goal weight. Let's just put it like that. So it's gonna be hard. I honestly don't understand sometimes when I get so many people that say the same thing, like, this is so hard, I'm hungry all the time. What did you think you were signing up for when you got into a calorie deficit is what I want to say. Like, calorie deficits are no fun. Nobody said, oh, calorie deficit's so much fun, I love being in a calorie deficit. I don't think anybody says that. Anybody. At least I know I don't. Hails to the no. I don't say it. So I don't know why we think that we can go into a calorie deficit. It's going to be sunshine and rainbows. It's going to be hard. And if you want something bad enough, you will put the work in to get it. You got to keep focusing on your why, guys. Why'd you sign up for this? Why do you want to do this? That's going to drive and motivate you to get through that hard, through the nights where you go to bed and you're freaking starving because you've eaten all your calories. It's going to suck. It's going to suck. But if you want something bad enough, guys, you will freaking do it. You will do it. You just got to get in. It's all about mindset. All about the mindset. I say that all the time. It's not about the physical. It's the mindset is what's going to make or break your success in your journey, period. However, there is one thing I suggested to her that I'll suggest to you guys. If you're going to bed super hungry every night, like it's unbearable, make sure that you are saving enough calories in your deficit to have some type of dessert. Y'all know I'm a firm believer of never skip dessert, and that is any part of the journey. And make sure it's a satiating dessert. I'm not talking about like a Reese cup because it fit in your macros, girl. That's gonna be wore off in 5 seconds. You're gonna be starving at bed. I'm talking about like a yogurt bowl, a Greek yogurt bowl with some fruit in it that's gonna have fiber, that's gonna have the protein that's gonna fill you up. Something like that that's gonna be high volume, low calorie, but high protein, fibrous, that's going to keep you full when you get in the bed and not have you not being able to fall asleep because you were so effing hungry. Make sure that you're prioritizing that. Go and look in your tracker and kind of play around with some things to allot yourself to have that type of dessert type of meal before you go to bed. And I guarantee that's going to help with that hunger and you being up all night freaking starving. So I hope that helped. I hope that gave you guys a little motivation for my ones that are in a deficit. I have a ton of people that are in a calorie deficit that are following me right now, trying to reach their goals. And I am here being your biggest cheerleader, always wanting to see you succeed. So anything that I share, guys, is me wanting to help you or me wanting to see you succeed and get to the finish line of your own personal goals. So that being said, my personal goals is I need to get my ass in here and kill my legs. Let's go.
I don't know if you can handle it. 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 This is not a test. You can handle if you can handle if you can handle if you can. This is not a test. You can handle if you can handle if you can handle if you can. I don't know if you can. This is not a test. I don't know if you can tell. 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 This is not a. I don't know if you. I don't know if you. I don't know if you can handle it. I don't know if you. I don't know if you. I don't know if you can handle it. I don't know if you. I don't know if you. I don't know if you can handle it. I don't know if you. I don't know if you. I don't know if you can handle it.
Leg day complete. I am completely and utterly whipped. I'm sore from yesterday with doing some movements that I haven't done in a long time, progressing up on weight. I'm feeling it. Feeling good being back at Old Crunchy. So it wasn't as crowded today on a Tuesday. It was actually dead up until around, I guess, 9 o'clock, and then it got packed. But I was able to film a few clips for you guys, and you guys see I am training core. Who is she? I'm training core. Like, I haven't trained core, and I can't tell you, but I've been doing it all summer in the garage, 2 days a week, and you can just do dumbbells. You can just do body weight, guys. If you are engaging your core in your strength training, though, that's going to strengthen it so much. I've had so many people ask me in the past, like, are you doing any ab exercises and stuff like with posing? And the answer is no. And you won't reveal any abs, even if you have them there, guys, until you shed some body fat. I don't plan on getting like low body weight. It's just an area at the top right here that, you know, looks decent. Now, lower from having 2 kids and having a C-section, not so much, unless I got like skin removal surgery and like lifted that ish ups, and that ain't happening. So we're just working it to make it look the best that it can, and also to help with other exercise, like I mentioned, where you need to engage your core. It does nothing but help. But you know, we neglect core a lot. I feel we neglect a lot of different body parts because we're so hyper focused on glutes and shoulders, ladies, I feel. But I definitely want to start doing that, and I'm committing to continue to do it even though I'm not at home in the garage anymore. So I showed you what I did today. Killer. All right, I'm not doing heavy weight at all. You guys see like 8 and 10 dumbbells, but just doing like 15 reps, 3 sets. It's been chef's kiss. Loving it. I did my RDLs I showed you guys. I did do the glute bridge, and just doing glute bridges on those, not a full hip thrust, and man, killer. Feeling the burn, my muscle connection, slowing it down. And then I also had an epiphany while I was in the gym. I'm like, girl, why are we training quads twice a week? Because I keep talking about how the quads have no chill, and they really don't. And I feel like we do not need to enhance them anymore as far as growing them. We need to just maintain them where they are, because they're outshining everything else. And I definitely want to focus on glutes and hamstrings on my lower and really work it hard. So I did the Tower of Terror with the leg extensions today, and that's all I'm doing each week. I have been doing hack squat, but I think I'm going to replace the hack squat with step ups. I do miss step ups, and I want to try them on the Smith machine. So I'm going to play around with that on Friday, so that way we can get some more glute activation rather than these. They don't need any more help, quads. They need to calm down. So that being said, I hope you guys are having a killer day whenever you're watching this. I hope you showed up. Making that deposit, guys, just show up. Not going to be perfect, okay? Nothing that I did in there was perfect today, just being honest with you. Was it a killer workout? Yeah. But is it ever perfect? Hell no. So quit beating yourself up because you think you're looking at somebody else in the gym or somebody on social media and you're not living up to the standard. The standard is moving your body. The standard is getting up and going. That is the standard, and that is what you should be striving to do, is whipping your own ass, being 1% better than you were yesterday. Quit looking at Jane in the gym, quit looking at Jane on social media, and worry about you. Stay in your own lane and strive to beat your freaking self every single day. That's what I do. Now, yes, there are certain people that I look up to, like, damn, they work hard. I really admire their drive, their admiration, her ass, her hamstrings. But I'm not beating myself up because I don't have her ass or hamstrings. I'm just beating myself up to do better so I can get towards my personal goal of wanting to grow my glutes and hamstrings. Does that make sense? To show up, guys. Keep being consistent. I know you're tired of hearing it. I know it's a broken record, but it's going to be key to success. I promise you. Quit giving up on yourself. Quit putting yourself off. Quit canceling your appointments for yourself. Quit doing all that and finally show up for you. That's what's gonna make the long result. Real quick though, before I go into Aldi, I was talking all that shit about the lip gloss. I think the pH does work. It's like hot pink right now. And earlier it was like clear, but it is like on fire right now. I put it on after I got out of the gym. Maybe the pH does work. I shouldn't have talked all that shit. We are out of Aldi. We spent like 30 minutes in there and we did really good adhering to our list. I do love just staying at Aldi. I hate going into Walmart because it gets suckered with other things. It does help save money. It was so funny because today there was nothing but gym bros in here. Gym bros everywhere. I love to see it. They were all like stocking up on their proteins, their veggies, and their fruits, and Aldi really is the way to do it. Especially like for bodybuilding and stuff, like you can definitely get your gains up in the Aldi for cheap for sure. We have that second location coming. I keep telling you guys, but it's not open yet. It's like 10 minutes from my house. I'm so excited about that. However, this one is closer to the gym, so it makes sense to go to this one versus to go to the other one. It's a little bit out of the way versus just going straight home. So I will utilize that other Aldi on the weekends and for holidays and for the summer. I really wish it was open for the summer. That would have saved us a lot of times with the boys. It is what it is. Post-workout meal, we've got our overnight oats. I know, boring guys, but it's just so easy and so great to take on the go. That's why I love it so much, especially with the schedule with the boys going back to school. I have this on plan all week up until next Tuesday, I believe, and then I think I'm switching it up, but I will always revert to this if I'm out and about and need something to pack on the go. This is a strawberry milkshake one. I've got 2 slices of the trusty raisin bread, you guys know, and our second pumpkin spice coffee of 2025 in here. Love it so much. I'm going to eat this as I drive home. I know, don't come for me. I'm gonna film the grocery haul, get some stuff done, and I will see you guys for lunch. Lunch will be different. No big ass salad today. Lunchtime, we've got 10 minutes before we gotta head out the door. School is a schooling already, y'all. This is nothing new. You guys know how I make the sweet potatoes. I've got 12 ounces raw that I made in the air fryer. 2 videos ago, I showed you guys how I do that. I've got 4 ounces of this sirloin from Costco. I'm next level obsessed with this stuff. It is so freaking good if you have not tried it. And a runny egg for 536 calories of goodness, 38 protein, 72 carbs, 12 fat, 11 fiber from them taters. Tonight is copycat chipotle bowls. This is one of our favorites. Stupid, simple, easy. Let me show you the individual ingredients on what's in there. So at the very bottom, I have half a serving of the easy Spanish rice that I make. I transfer it to a bowl because I use the same pan. I like that pan. Struggles. So I do half a serving of that. I will have this typed out in the description box because we use it for a lot of meals and it's so easy and cheap. We've got the Gary's quick steak in there. I've got an entire serving for mine. Also have some of that pepper and onion blend frozen from Walmart that I sauteed up. I've got some of that in there. I've got a serving of these black beans, some lettuce, and then 2 tablespoons of the queso blanco cheese dip with a little bit of cilantro on top. Talk about freaking delicious and easy. 470 calories, 33 protein, 49 carbs, 15 fat, and 8 fiber. Never skip dessert. We are ending tonight with a yasso bar, and y'all, allergies have hit me hard. It's hitting the whole house. We are an allergy family, and my throat feels like it's on fire. I've been sneezing like crazy. So are the boys. Oh my gosh, there's something brewing. But anyways, if I sound raspy, that's what that's about. Peanut butter yasso bars. These are so good. These are 160 calories. When I log them though, with the actual stuff, it's 163 calories. It's fine. I just leave it as 163 on my tracker. So I'm going to bust out one of these in the night. And we are looking at a total of 2305 on the calories today, 145 protein, 316 carbs, 53 fat. I have a rest day tomorrow, and I will catch up with you guys on Thursday. Good morning, friends. Happy Thursday. I am so thankful and so grateful for today. Why? Because yesterday on my rest day, remember Tuesday, I left you guys saying, oh, allergies are starting to whip my ass. Wiped me out yesterday. Yesterday completely took me out. So if I sound a little funky, that is why. Post-nasal drip. We've got, you have sinus pressure so bad, you can feel your cheekbones. Like, you can feel your cheekbones just like throbbing Girl, that was me yesterday. Oh my gosh, so bad with the fatigue. Like, it just felt like a bus ran me over. I still have crud going down my throat, as you guys can hear. Oh my gosh, but I slept so good last night, and I woke up this morning because I was like, oh my gosh, let me wake up, see how I'm feeling. And I woke up this morning and I felt like a new woman. I felt like myself. Yesterday it was like an outer body experience. Like, I did not feel myself. I felt like shit all day. It was horrible. Yesterday was like death. I felt like I was dying on my deathbed. Woke up this morning, great sleep, feel amazing, but I'm in here for upper number 2, and I told you guys I'm doing a new upper split, so I'm going to be testing it out, which means that I'm trying to find my working weight, and I'm going to push myself, but not like go ham necessarily that I normally would, just to give my body some recovery still, because I'm telling y'all, like yesterday, I didn't know if I was going to make it to today. I am not the one to get sick. Like, my husband, my sister, they always talk about how, like, I never get sick. You never get sick. Like, what is the secret? Like, you just never not feel well. And yesterday, everybody knew something was wrong when I'm acting like that, because I never act like that. And even when I am sick with something, a lot of times me and my head, I just suck shit up and like power through and get through it. And yesterday I was like, I'm a little baby. That was me. And my husband's like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm telling you, it is rough. And I did a poll on Instagram, and a lot of you guys are suffering with allergies as well. It hits me like at the weirdest time of the year, like not the normal seasonal allergy time. I don't know what's a brewing right now, but it's bad. Like, it's hitting my husband. The boys have been sneezing like crazy. My sister was like wishing me well yesterday, and then she messaged me last night and she's like, you put that bad juju on me, because she has bad allergies too, and it's usually always hitting her hard all year. And she's been feeling great all week, and she said it just hit her like a Mack truck yesterday. And that's how it did me Tuesday with you guys. It just came out of nowhere. I was feeling great, and all of a sudden it's like someone punched me in the face, and it's like, no girl, you're gonna feel like this. And it just lasted into yesterday. But I'm so grateful, so grateful. Thank you Lord, for giving me myself back, my feels back, because I did not want to feel like that again today. And I'm just so grateful for the good sleep and able to come in here and move my body. And I mentioned that yesterday, and a lot of you guys were like, thank you for that perspective with, we should be thankful for being able to just move our bodies, because there's so many people that would give anything to be in your position, and you're sitting there bitching and complaining, and someone else is looking at you like, girl, I would die to be where you are right now. Blessed and grateful to breathe in this air, blessed and grateful to wake up, blessed and grateful to not feel like shit from yesterday, and to have a new start over fresh. And that is me today. So that being said, I'm going to get in here and figure out this upper number 2, play with it, figure out working sets for next week. Next week is the week of the shark, which is usually my week of like beast mode, Hulk mode. So I'm trying to really like get everything worked out as far as the kinks, so next week we can come in here and freaking slay, and hopefully we don't have any of this crud. So let's get in here, let's get it.
This is not a test.
super workout complete. It's crazy how you can go from feeling like absolute death one day to feeling like a mega beast the next day. Like, I felt so good in the gym. It felt so good to move my body. I felt amazing today. So grateful. Like I mentioned earlier, we did our new upper number 2. Got some things to work on with the front raise with the barbell. Our lowest barbell is 20. I'm getting it up, but am I jeopardizing form? Y'all saw in the clip, I tried to leave the clip as long as I could so you could see me like adjusting and making sure my traps aren't taking over, because that's a big problem for me. My traps want to take over a lot of times in certain exercises, and I want to work the front delt. That's what I'm wanting to work, not my traps, girl. So I had to really like make sure I'm bracing my core, make sure that my chest is up, and you could see the difference with me doing proper form and not. I think the weight is too heavy. You don't need heavy weight for your front shoulders at all. So I might still do that, but with dumbbells instead next week, and see if I can keep the form throughout the entire time and work our way up. Is totally fine. Felt really good on everything else though, and surprised by my weight on shoulder presses on the Smith machine. I haven't done those in a hot second, and I was able to progress really quick and feeling my working set for next week. So excited to progress on those. Overall, great. My cardio, great. Did not get to pose in the gym. You guys saw I posed in the garage for you guys because the posing rooms are constantly full. Like, oh my gosh. I don't know if I'm ever gonna be able to pose at Crunchy again, which makes me sad. Now, when I say the posing rooms are full, the room that I usually pose in is the bike, the spin room, because the other one that is really a good posing room, it's always filled with classes at the time that I go. And there's just been like random people, and they're using the spin bikes instead of using the cardio section. They're in the spin thing, which is fine. That's what it's all there for, right? But I'm like, I want to pose. The lighting is so good, you know, but it is what it is. We already filled up and got gas, and we are here at the Dollar General because I need to get Waylon some more like shampoo, body wash. And look, Dollar Tree, let's have a little conversation in the comments down below. Are we shopping at Dollar Tree anymore? I feel like we're boycotting Dollar Tree with the price raises again. Why? When you can get certain items at Walmart for $1 still, you can get tons of stuff here at the Dollar General for $1. Like, why are we spending the extra quarter or 50 cents? They've raised a lot of things to $1.50. It's just crazy to me. I just don't understand the whole thing with the Dollar Tree that's going on. So I don't feel like it's necessarily good to even go in there anymore. I feel like you could get things cheaper at other places. Like Dollar General's got it going on. $1, still been $1. Never raised things to $1.25. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go in there and get they're at a toothpaste. Y'all know I like to get their toothpaste from the dollar store. They like that, you know, that Crayola one. I don't know if they're gonna have that here, but we're gonna get something, and it's gonna be cheaper than $1.25, $1.50 is what I'm saying. So that's why I am here. Also, the shark is coming next week, like I mentioned, and I've been craving, y'all put your like cravings for the shark as of late. My craving right now is a homemade, and I say homemade, like the cookie dough out the section, a real baked chocolate chip cookie, like hot out the oven with a glass of effing milk. Are you joking right now? That's what I want so bad. I have been dreaming about it. So your girl's gonna have a freaking chocolate chip cookie this Saturday, okay? I've also been on a raisinette kit. What is your favorite candy? What's your favorite candy down below? Right now, my favorite candy is Raisinets. I got those ones from Buc-ee's on our girls trip. They sell a whole huge bag at Buc-ee's of their own. They taste the same, if not better than the Raisinets. And let me tell you, I ate that whole bag for the entire weekend. Yes, I did, girl. I ate the whole bag, and I'm not ashamed of it. But last week I had a little box of Raisinets. I'm probably gonna get a smorgasbord, a variety for the shark weekend. The weekend before the shark is like, I gotta have chocolatey something, salty sweet goodness, or I'm about to cut somebody. Like, I've got to. Okay, so I'm gonna get my things that I need. And also we're doing like an at-home Chick-fil-A night, and we've been coming to the Dollar General and getting a couple of candies or whatever, and doing like movies and stuff, and keeping it low chill versus a big old movie night. So that is the plan. Quick Dollar General haul. Got y'all propped up in a crazy way. Like I was saying, don't spend $1.25, y'all. I'm telling you, I got 3 Raisinets, $1 instead of $1.25 at Dollar Tree. Y'all, we're buying this like every week. I think I showed this to you guys in another video. The $2.50 Autumn Mix. I mean, they are obsessed. I haven't even dove into it yet, but it is one of my favorites as well. I got 3 of the Raisinets for me, Trey, and my hubby. We love them. And Waylon's not a Raisinette fan, but his favorite candy is Twix. So $1.25 for this little bag, not bad. Another thing we're buying all the time now, look, talking about health, this is supposed to be a health vlog, and look at all this trash I tell you, but look, moderation is key. We've got some of the pumpkin brownies. I don't buy any of Deborah's stuff all year, you guys know, but for Halloween and Christmas we do indulge in Deborah, but she don't come into the house any other time, okay? I did get my cookie dough. All they had was Pillsbury. It's a low log. All right, I got my cookie dough because we have the damn cookie, I'm telling you. All these items were in their dollar section. They have a whole dollar section, y'all. They're selling this at Dollar Tree for $1.25. The like native dupe body wash, this is the peach rings. It smells good. We have the shampoo we bought from Dollar Tree. It smells good as well, but save your quarter. We got the Flex Argan Oil shampoo. This is 15 ounces. It smells really good. Look, I buy the cheap shit for Waylon because he is like using half a bottle in one sitting. I'm not paying the $1 million for him to put it down the drain. So we got that. It smells awesome. The only kids toothpaste they had for $1 was the Kids Crest. It's fine, as he says. He told me we were out of Band-Aids and they had the camo ones. Now they had a 60 count, like a big box, so just regular ones for $1 too. 25 in here. I thought we get the fun ones, why not? And then he's obsessed with bath bombs, and they had a bunch of different $1 3-packs in the little section. So that's what we got at the Dollar General. Saved a couple of dollars by coming in here versus Dollar Tree. Don't sleep on Dollar General. This workout meal, we're still doing overnight oats, I know, but we're switching up with the different kinds. We've got the PB&J today. I swear that the crunchy Great Value tastes better than the Jif. I swear. I don't know what it is. We've got the sugar-free red raspberries, my favorite, in there. And then we've got 100 grams of cherries. I'm trying to cherish them because I got them at Target, but I don't see them anywhere else. I think the season's over. And we've got our pumpkin spice protein coffee for 689 calories, 48 grams of protein, 80 carbs, 24 fat, and 10 fiber. As always, I'm about to have to skedaddle out of here to pick up Trey, but lunch, we've got the same thing we did the other day, except yesterday when I wasn't feeling good, I ate sweet potatoes and I got the ick. Don't eat anything when you're sick. No, do. But I always get the ick of something when I eat it when I'm sick. Who's with me? Oh my gosh, why did I do that? But I have been loving regular potatoes with A1. Y'all know my obsession with potatoes in A1. It is on another level. If you never tried it, thank me later. These are the yellow like baby potatoes I bought for our Saturday night dinner that we did not do. So I'm eating them up. I've got some of that steak from Costco, 4 ounces of it. I seasoned the potatoes today with the Montreal steak seasoning. I need to get some more. I do love this one a lot. And the chicken one's fire too. 1 tablespoon of the steak sauce for 480 calories, 35 protein, 75 carbs, 7 fat, and 5 fiber. If you are in a calorie deficit, y'all, low calorie sauces are going to be your BFF. Like, this is such a good hack. The Great Value one, I just looked because I'm almost out and I'm like, this shit's $5. I'm like, girl, I don't want to pay $5 for steak sauce, but the ingredients are identical. I just checked for the Great Value one. So that's what your girl will be getting. If they have one at Aldi that's cheaper, I'll get that one if the ingredients are the same. Dinner tonight's stupid, simple, easy. Don't need to make no reels, nothing for it. I'm gonna show you guys right here. So I've got 19.9 ounces weighed frozen of that rotisserie Tyson chicken from Costco. I put in the air fryer, cut it up, it's ready to roll. 2 jars of Alfredo of whatever choice. We've got a pound of fettuccine boiling in there. I've got some garlic in my little Dracula. How cute is this guy? A little Dracula thing to chop up your real garlic. All I'm gonna do, guys, is drain my pasta. I'm gonna put the garlic in there with a little bit of nonstick, saute the garlic up. I'm gonna add my creamy Alfredo and get those flavors a marrying, add any other spices I want, and then add the chicken and the fettuccine back to the pot, and you are freaking done. Here is our easy chicken Alfredo plated up. That is a serving. Just the chicken Alfredo is 416 calories. Yes, you can have pasta, still hit your goals. We've got a serving of broccoli for a total of 441 calories, 27 grams of protein, 59 carbs, 13 fat, and 5 fiber. I'm telling y'all, easy chicken Alfredo for the win. Never skip dessert. We're in tonight with a Quest Overload. This is the chocolate explosion. Out of the 3 in the Overload series, this chocolate explosion is by far the best that they have. It's 20 grams of protein, 210 calories, and like 10 grams of fiber. Been getting these from Target. Really like them. They satisfy that sweet tooth, but I'm still getting a little something something in at the end of the night. Today's macros, and I'm sounding crazy because hashtag
Allergies are hitting me again as far as a stuffy nose. 2250 on the cows, 149 protein, 312 on the carbs, 59 fat. Let's end this week strong for Friday, lower body number 2. Good morning, friends. We have made it TGIF. Happy Friday. Holy moly, if I sound like totally terrible, y'all, allergies be trying me. Oh my gosh, like what is Brew? What is in this air? What are they pumping in this air right now? I want to know because I felt so much better yesterday, but then yesterday around 5, 6 o'clock, right after dinner, it hit me again. It hit me again as far as like the nasal congestion, the post-nasal drip, the freaking, y'all don't even want to know TMI, but the mucus that I am hacking up is unreal. And the boys are like sneezing. We're all sneezing like crazy. And I've heard nothing but everybody else complaining as well with the allergies. Like, I don't know what it is, but it has got your girl flared up. So my sleep last night was decent. It was okay. I was up a lot because of my nose being stopped up. I did take a Sudafed before I went to bed. That did help. But man, this morning, like the eyes watering all night. It felt like I was crying last night while I was sleeping because I kept waking up and there was like pools of tears coming out of my eyes, but it's just because my eyes are watering from freaking allergies. But right now, the congestion is real, as you guys can hear. I'm constantly like sniffling. The eye pressure is real. So I'm here at Crunchy. I'm here, but I'm like, dang. And like physically, I feel great. It's just like head shit with the allergies, you know? So I'm gonna go in here and do what I can with what I can today and finish this week as strong as I can. And I'm showing up. So any deposit that I make today, I'm a winner. Period. Before I even walk in that gym. Just walking in the gym, I freaking won already, and that makes me feel good. So that being said, we're going to get in there because I want to get out, because after I leave here, I want to go to Walmart. I'll talk about that later. So let's get in here, get it done, and get the hell out of here, and let's start this weekend. I feel like this is the longest week of my life. I don't know why, because it's the first full week back for the kids to school. And I should be like, woohoo, you know, but I just feel like this has been a long week. There's been ups, there's been downs, and that's the reality of your journey, guys. There's going to be ups and downs. It's never going to be perfect. And I hope that by me making these videos and being raw and real with you guys, it showcases that it's not just going to be sunshine and rainbows. You might be seeing other people post stuff, but guess what? They're not showing you every little thing. I don't show you guys every little thing, but I do show you the majority of what's going on in my day, and also letting you know when we're having great triumphs and when things are sucking, just to show you that this is how it's going to be in your journey. So let's go in here and crush legs, but hopefully not die while we're in there because of freaking allergies. OMG, y'all, done and dusted, finished the week strong. I feel so much better, even though I'm still like dealing with the allergy shit. I feel so much better after completing that and walking back out than walking in. The door is the heaviest weight at the gym. I've said that 1,000 times. Just get in there and you will feel so much better after you get out. Let's talk about what's freaking humbling though, okay? Humbling AF. For me anyway, step-ups. Like, I feel like a weak ass bitch on step-ups so bad. Did them on the Smith machine with zero weight, girl. And I felt like 1,000 pounds was on the bar, okay? I'm trying to really move slow. I'm not moving fast. My muscle connection, really burning that glute, okay? Getting the form down with zero weight. I could only do 8 reps. And I was like dying the entire time. Humbling. If you're not doing step-ups, like, I don't know what you're doing. That's why I'm incorporating them, because I freaking hate them. I did them at the Krusty gym before. I haven't done them since then. The things that you hate and you don't look forward to are usually the most beneficial for what you're wanting for your particular gains at the moment, I have found in my journey. Do it, girl. Do it. Get over yourself and just get up to the bar and do it. That's what I did today. Did my cardio. and it was hella packed in there. So y'all saw 0 clips because Fridays is a zoo. Every day in here I feel is a zoo at Crunchy, at mine anyway. Y'all are lucky if yours is not. Mine is, or some days that's a little bit less crowded than others. I was able to get in the posing room today. Holy shit. I mean, I was like, I did not expect that, but was able to take advantage of that for a few seconds, but feels so good today. So guys, if you're feeling like poo, if the allergies are hitting you, if life is a lifing, just show up. Something is better than nothing. Making that deposit is going to make you feel so much better than if you neglected it. I promise you. So it is 9:40 now. We are going to go to Wally World. I got to pick up a couple essentials for the house, but also we're going to go see if the Halloween shit is out. I've been seeing people on the TikToker say it is out at Walmart. My Walmart's the last to get shit in. Usually they put the Halloween and the Christmas out together. At mine, they're trash like that. But they also have some seasonal like body washes and stuff. I already got the Dove, I told you guys, but Olay is putting one out, soft soap. They got all kinds of crap coming out. So again, I'm stocking up for the winter like a little chipmunk, a little squirrel for the entire year. And I got a couple of other body washes I need to get. However, they have not released this marshmallow Dove everybody keeps talking about. I guess that's coming out in a winter collection. They already have a winter collection out from Dove, like a pine one and a cranberry one and stuff out from last year, repeat one. But the marshmallow is new. I'm holding out for this freaking marshmallow. However, they said this Olay butter vanilla is like off the chain, and the plum fairy, I don't have these names all wrong, but they're like off the Richter scale as far as scent goes. So I don't think my store has any of this ish, but we're gonna go check it out and get the essentials. I did pack my post-workout meal. I'm gonna eat it after I shop, so I'll show you guys and anything that I pick up at the Wally World. It's gonna be loud because it's 100 degrees still. Trying to feel the fall vibes is not happening. I've said it once, I've said it twice, my Walmart is trash. So the only cool things I found, everything else is just basic things that we needed. I got the Stranger Things Chips Ahoy. I was excited to find those. They have like a strawberry center. Everybody's saying they're good, but you know, me, I had to get that. And then I got the Oreos, just the classic pumpkin ones with the orange filling. There is like a cool green and something other color one, but my store had nothing out. None of the, nothing that I'm seeing all the girlies post. Like, y'all be lucky with y'all's Walmart, because mine is so freaking trash. Like, even these were the only food items. I've seen so many food items supposed to be exclusive to Walmart, and it's not here. They put the stuff out here so late. One pet peeve of mine, and one thing that to me, and I'm sorry if this offends anybody, that just exudes laziness to me, okay? I park in the back, okay? I'm way far. I always say, no princess parking, get your steps in, hike your ass from the back of the parking lot, get your movement in. As you're walking in though, even if you park close to the front, there are a million, we call them buggies down here, there are a million cart corrals, all right, everywhere. Now they're all full. There was not one buggy in the store. Now I always, as I'm walking up to the store, grab one from the cart corral and bring it in with me. Always, have forever. As I was walking out, everybody was coming in bitching and complaining about no buggies. Where are the buggies? People walking out. If you want a buggy, you better get one. Like all this foolery. You know what I'm saying? I took my shit and gave a lady and her baby a buggy. Thank you so much, you know, but I'm like, y'all are walking right past and you see that the cart corrals are chock full. Wouldn't that clock it to you that you need to get a freaking buggy and get one anyway? Like, I don't make it make sense. The little things that irk my nerves. I know it shouldn't, but it does. That was the tea for the Walmart. Okay, let me show you what I'm eating and let's get our ass home. Got 2 slices of raisin bread, Pepperidge Farm. I wanted to go and look and see if they had the pumpkin spice. I'm not a fan of it, but I just like to see if it's out. Y'all know the cranberry bagels from Thomas, when they come out, I gotta get wasted on them, and I gotta get wasted on the cranberry bread from Aldi. Whew, the cranberry stuff calls my name. Y'all know the season, pumpkin spice and all. Like, I like pumpkin spice coffee, but a lot of the bakery stuff is just not my vibe. I got the blueberry cheesecake overnight oats. I know I sound terrible. And then I do have my protein coffee, which is pumpkin spice, somewhere over there in my stuff, for a total of 660 calories, 45 protein, 95 carbs, 12 fat, 10 fiber. Girl, eat and get your butt to the house. Lunchtime. This is a prime example of having things in your tracker to just copy and paste when you might be getting the ick or feeling tired of eating the same shit. Like, y'all know I eat the same stuff all the time. You've seen it. But with me not feeling the best, I was like, I do not feel like eating potatoes again, and I didn't want to open up a brand new thing of steak because I hadn't opened one. So this is what we're going with: tuna. I always preach about, girl, eat your tuna. Like, why aren't we incorporating tuna? It's cheap, full of protein, good for you, in moderation. You know, if you're worried about the mercury, which there's studies that show there ain't no reason to worry about it. So got a can of good old Star-Kissed in there. This is what I put in my tuna. Put whatever you want in yours. This is what I like: a tablespoon of light mayo, mustard to my heart's content, and that garlic salt with parsley from Aldi, a serving of the Snack Factory honey mustard pretzel crisp. Look, my time of the month and me being sick, I'm craving certain things, all right? We're incorporating them, still hitting our goals. And we got a shit ton of cherries. We got 300 grams of cherries. It's almost filled to the top. Everything you see here is 444 calories, 25 protein, 69 carbs, 9 fat, 7 fiber. We're eating a crap ton of protein for dinner, because tonight is nuggy night. So that means we're having chicken nuggets of some sort with whatever side that our hearts desire. So the boys are doing the Just Bare chicken nuggets. I'm doing the Real Good Foods. These have been my obsession. I love nuggy night. Like, Waylon's obsessed. But your girl's obsessed too. We've got 8.7 ounces of that weighed out frozen. Got both of the different variations in the air fryer. I'm going to do mine with the side of those potatoes and green beans, and the boys are probably going to do either goldfish or those Simply Cheetos, just to make my life super easy since I'm still feeling like death. Got the air fried chicken. I've got a serving and a half of my homemade ranch, which is just sour cream and ranch, the light kind. I make a big batch of them, mentioned in the grocery hauls, and we are loving that. Way cheaper and tastes way better than the bottle kind. Less ingredients. I'm here for it. We've got not a serving, but half the bag of this Bird's Eye sauce, parm, garlic, roasted red potatoes, and green beans. Get these from Walmart. Love these so much. So the entire bag is 210 calories. So I cook it. I put it in a bowl, weigh it up, and I divide it by 2. So that's how I do it for half the bag. And then we've got a little bit of the Ray's sugar-free barbecue sauce. 454 calories, 56 grams of protein. That Real Good chicken is crazy on the protein. 38 carbs, 10 fat, and 6 fiber. Never skip dessert. And y'all want to see something depressing? Y'all see, this is a small bowl. I have super small hands. 54 grams weighed out of Cinnamon Toast Crunch is 224 calories. Yes, so all my friends that eat like half of one of these, you're eating 1,000 calories. And oh, I just had a bowl of cereal. Yeah, you did, but you had that plus all the other crap. That's why you can't lose weight or you're gaining weight. You gotta make sure you're cognizant of what you're eating. So I did weigh that out. I'm craving Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Shark is coming. I'm gonna add a cup of almond milk to this. Do y'all add your milk first, then cereal, or cereal and then after? I feel like you're crazy if you add the milk first. Y'all know I do that in the morning for my cereal, but I have to because I'm on the go. But regular people, I think, add it afterwards. 254 calories, 4 protein, 44 carbs, 8 fat, and 4 fiber to end this first full week back at Crunchy with all the feels up and